back. Walking Dead Maniacs. Joining me today, as always, is Gina, Aaron,
Hey everybody.
and myself, Felix. Today, since The Walking Dead, Dead City 2 trailer just came out, we're going to go ahead and not really break it down, but we're going to watch it slowly and pause it and just kind of give our thoughts on it. All right, guys, let's jump right into this The Walking Dead Dead City Season 2 Trailer 2. Here we go.
We'll have Manhattan, the Bronx, and Staten Island too.
All right, so we kind of open up just to some scenery. I did like the way the Statue of Liberty's nose is gone, kind of making her look like a walker a little bit there.
Sort of. Or reminiscent of the Sphinx. If you think about like time has passed, the Sphinx's nose came off.
I
Good
didn't put that
idea.
together. I didn't put
I
that. That's
did
awesome.
not either. Smart Alec.
And this right here is Central Park. It seems really overgrown. I wonder if there's a bunch of animals in there or anything. Let's keep on cruising.
It's lovely.
Well, we did skip the Maggie part. You know, she just seems pissed off as always, like Aaron said. Shot to Maggie's face.
I-
And who was that in the tunnel? Was that Negan?
Looked like a baseball bat.
One walking where you saw the boots.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
him right there.
Yeah,
That's
gotta be
definitely
Negan.
Negan.
Do you guys think he's gonna name it Lucille again, or go?
No,
Lucille
because
too.
he apologized to her for naming a stupid bat after
Oh
her.
right. That's true.
Um,
I was
so
gonna say I don't think so, and I think he's gonna get mad about it, about having to have a second one. But he may call it something else. I'm thinking just because of what Gina said, he did close the book on that. So
Yeah, true.
but yeah, it was Negan.
Why do you want to bring back Manhattan?
We've lost too much.
All right, she's talking to Negan. I'm assuming, right?
No, the bounty
Oh.
hunter guy.
I think she was talking to the bounty hunter
Oh.
guy.
All right, let me go back a little bit.
Why do you want to bring back Manhattan?
How do you know she was talking to what was his name? Percy?
Pearly. Wasn't that who
Pearly.
shows up in the right? He says we've
Yeah,
lost so
he's
much.
fixing this. He's fixing to talk to her because we've lost so much.
Okay.
We've lost too much.
And maybe that's
You know what
not.
it means
Maybe
to-
they're not talking to each other. Maybe that's
Maybe
a
not,
cutscene
but
where she's talking to somebody and he's talking to somebody. It's hard, but the way they put it together, it sounds like
She was
she's talking to him.
Let's see what's going on with Herschel here. Let me go back a little bit because we're missing stuff.
Lost too much.
We know what it means to go back there.
So that was just Herschel, or was it?
Back there.
And what's up with
Herschel
Negan?
there with Herschel next to the Croat.
We know what
All right, we got Maggie and Jeannie here.
it means to go back there.
So they're talking about going
Yes,
back
Pete.
to New York, right?
yeah,
Or are they already there?
Remember, everybody left at the end of last season. They got out, and that's where she met Ginny, and now they have to go back.
I don't know what's going on with Negan right here. I can't tell if that's a ring or a band-aid on his pinky. I don't know, but he looks like he's been in a fight almost.
Well, let's
That's all they just.
see.
that-
He's wearing
that's it.
Yeah.
he's wearing something
What it means to go back
different,
there.
Like a poncho kind of thing, or
or a hoodie.
almost like a fighter's robe. You know how they wear the robe before a fight?
Yeah, that could be it. The wrestling robe.
But
Yeah, because
from
it does look
here,
like there's an arena here later on.
from here to here, it's OG Negan, like literally OG Negan from when we
Mhm.
first met him.
Yep, it's probably out of sequence stuff. It's hard to
Yeah.
tell. I mean, so much of this is like throw it at the wall, blah, 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 here's a bunch of scenes, you know?
Right.
I hear this island's got no laws. Question is, are you going to keep it that way?
You know that crazy lady from the first season?
Yeah.
And so
Again,
So it is an arena. There is the fight.
Are there walkers fighting walkers or people fighting walkers? Because that was what was going on at the end of the first season of Daryl Dixon, was they were fighting walkers in the arena in France, right?
Kind of like what
The
they
big
do
one
with
looks
chickens
like
and
a
dogs and
walker.
stuff.
The little one looks like a man with a helmet on.
Kind of does, yeah. Yep.
Maybe Negan has to do this himself, which is why he was dressed in the. So that's
Yeah,
what you guys
that could
are
be.
saying.
Yeah,
That's not
maybe he's
Negan
gonna
there,
prove
is it?
himself like Rick did with Jadis.
Yeah, I don't think that's Negan there.
Adama. And who are these people here?
Is that the people that are trying to get in that they're not letting in? Didn't they show part of that in the first season of The Dead City?
So yeah, they might not let them into. Actually, it doesn't look like New York. Maybe the bricks. They're not letting them into there
Maybe
for
people
some
that
reason.
escaped the islands.
Maybe because we didn't see a lot of the bricks.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah, I
more.
was hoping we see a little bit more this season, for sure.
Yeah.
She's talking to Herschel.
You don't know what they're doing to Negan.
She should say, "I think I know what they're doing to Negan."
You
He
don't
said,
know.
I don't think you know what they're doing.
Oh,
to
yeah.
me."
New day, new beginning.
Negan with the Croat.
Yep.
Yeah, so we know he worked with them before, and so the Croat wants him to work with him again. He doesn't want to really do
Yeah,
that.
so this
about
could be a lot of flashbacks right here.
Could be.
No,
That's true.
I
But it does
believe
look
it's
like older
current
Negan.
time.
Yeah, it looks like older Negan, so I would think it's kind of like, now you're part of the group and you're going to help me. And he's like, well, okay, I'm only doing this because it's helping somebody else, you know.
We can bring.
How are they using the zombies? They're getting the
They're
methane
sluicing them and
in-
the methane. Yep, sluicing them and making the methane to power the city. The other, before, they were just throwing them in the tunnel and the gas coming up was being captured. But this is an interesting. They're dissolving them, and
Yeah,
then the
I think
methane
they're
gas
dissolving
created.
them
It's
in
pretty
some
cool.
kind of a chemical, and the gas coming off of it is the methane. We'll have
Yep.
meth heads in season 3.
Methane heads.
Yeah.
The city
And they'll be
back.
complaining about global warming from all the farts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negan. All I heard was farts. Here, Negan. Negan's wearing
City back.
the hoodie there, and it looks like the Croat's trying to talk him in to joining. But I thought he already joined, didn't he? I'm assuming, but
We can bring the city back.
and he still doesn't look happy about it.
No, well, he wasn't happy at the end of the season. He wasn't. He didn't want to do this at all. He didn't want to be that person again, he said. But he's doing it because he has to. Just like anything else with Negan, you know. He does what he has to do.
Seeing that in the other trailer, the previous trailer, where all the lights come on, I thought that was really bad.
That was.
Yeah.
Here's the beginning of it, though.
You see power.
So it's like Court, right? Having Court in the and Lucille is being his the gavel, the way he's doing it.
Or he's like training these, maybe it's almost like a church.
Training them, yeah.
You
see power.
He was talking about no laws. Maybe he's setting some laws.
Maybe he said he'll lead if they, introduce some type of laws.
Right.
Equals power. So if you ain't with us.
So Maggie's tripping that the lights are coming on.
Yep.
It looks like Ginny has her gun up to Maggie or her?
Power. So if you ain't with us.
Yeah, we don't know.
No,
We don't know
because
who she's talking to.
that's inside where Negan just was. So they're in there now that she's got the gun. So I don't think it's at Maggie or Herschel. It might be pointed to Negan.
Or is it the woman, because she was the one lighting all the candles earlier?
I think that's
Yeah.
Ginny.
Because the
No, that
lights, the
is
electric
Jenny who
lights
she
were on in
points
the
the gun
church.
to.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Us. I guess you're in for a bit of a shock.
Electrified baseball bat's
I,
awesome.
at first, I thought it was like there was a gun in there, but no, it's
Was
Yep.
too. I thought somebody
Electrified.
had shot at it.
Yep.
I guess you
zombie up on a.
Like a spike on the pole, on a light pole.
Yeah, that's weird right there. Weren't they doing
Or
this
like,
where Pearlie was at?
oh yeah, right, where he came from. You're right.
I guess you're in for a bit of a shock.
Is it a shot or a gun? I keep thinking
It's a
seeing
shock
gun.
because it says electricity
I think he's
crackles right there at the
I mean,
electrified.
it
bottom.
goes with what he's saying, but because he's like you're in for a shot. But to me, I thought it looks like. Hold on, let me do it one more time, guys.
Yeah, though it looks like
I guess you're in
barbed wire
for
is
a bit of a shock.
flash. It's like
Yeah, there was a
that
button or something that Negan pushed that sent electricity through it.
And on top of that, are
This
they
wood's a conductor.
killing all the people? Is this the aftermath here, or look, watch?
No, I don't know.
Because right after the shock,
Yeah, then we see the flamethrower. Yeah, it's like, so these are people. Maybe these are the people who wanted to come in, and they're like, okay, fine, bring you in, but there's certain laws that if you don't want to abide by them, then we'll kill you all. And that's kind of what it is, which is really the same kind of thing that happened with the Saviors. You know,
Right.
he was like, you're either with me or you're against me. Are you Negan or not? Are you not? You know, and if you aren't, then you're gonna die. So he's just following the same playbook. But yeah, it's a gentrifying neighborhood. So that's what they're doing, cleaning up the town, right?
Yep.
Fine neighborhood, what do you expect? I dare.
So that's Maggie and them walking into the main New York City from Central Park, or
Right.
it looks like it's a
they're
bigger
walking
crew
across.
though.
Yeah, it looks like there's definitely more people. Yeah.
I dare any mainland.
And of course, not to get into any religion on the channel, but
Yeah, we all know what that looks like.
yeah. Honestly, I think it's pretty badass. To be honest with you, but I wouldn't mind having that on my wall. Maybe with characters I knew, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, The Walking Dead has always had a religious background to it.
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah.
And that's
So-
Kim Coates. That's Kim Coates there too, you know. The guy that's saying it's a gentrifying neighborhood, that's Kim Coates.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
yeah.
I dare any mainlander to set foot on this island.
Fire!
So they're not accepting anyone else to come to where they're at, obviously.
Right.
Being very selective is what it looks like.
Did they just kill a bunch of people here?
To set
That's
foot
what
on
it
this
seems
island.
like.
Fire!
You came out here to help me.
Yeah, there could boats coming across and they're shooting the boat so they can't get there. So blow them up, take them out. Or is this Negan doing something else in retaliation for something? Because this is, remember, the whole season we're getting chopped up in little pieces and given, what is it, 2 minutes and 16 seconds worth of it. So, you know, who knows what we're really seeing.
Any mainlander to set foot on this island.
Fire!
You came out here.
Kim Coates plays such a good bad guy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Up front, it looks like there's Maggie. Was that Maggie, Herschel, and Ginny? I don't think Maggie would want Herschel and Ginny to go with her. Do you think it's possible they followed her and just before she crossed the river, they're like, "We're going with you"?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. These Walking Dead kids are non-listening little shits, that's for sure.
That's very true.
You know, none of them listen.
Yep.
Here to help me run.
You know, it looks like
Right.
this is. Yeah, it does look. This is like the first time she sees him again after being away traveling. But he's alone, so where's Jeannie?
What I need you to do.
You came back.
You can hear in his voice, is that Maggie? Yeah,
Oh,
the way he says it.
You came back.
He's like beyond shocked and tripping and everything all at once.
Or is it Jenny?
You're right, because it looks like Maggie, but it could be from a different part of the
Yeah,
show.
he's got a pretty special relationship with Jenny. We don't completely understand that whole thing yet either, but yeah.
You know what? This is like a fatherly. Look, watch.
You came back.
It's kind of like a fatherly. It might be Jeannie. You might be right on that one.
And then his next word out of his mouth is, "You idiot! You got away. Why did you come back now?" Yeah.
Who's the? I think they're turning on the lights here. Maybe.
Maggie fighting the walkers in the
Shows-
arena, maybe.
what it looked like.
The show's about to
Yeah.
Oh,
start.
they're blowing a light. Hold on.
Oh yeah, yep.
The show's about to start.
We got work to do.
He teams up with her. Whatever happens, they all come back.
Are
He's
they
like,
teaming
"Hey."
up? Because I thought she was in the ring right here. So I keep going back. But hold on.
But that could be a different piece, and you can see the quote
show's
from a
about to
different
start.
time in there. It's hard to tell.
We got work to do.
Definitely looks like he's going against the Croat, though, at that point. Whatever
What was that
happens, it looks like he's going against the Croat. It looks like whatever happens drives him to, like, I'm not dealing with this, we're taking you out, kind of thing. So, interesting.
That is Maggie in the ring.
Yeah. Stabbing
this is-
somebody in the neck.
Maybe this is where Negan's like, I'm out, and he goes back to help Maggie.
I don't know.
Show's about to
I feel
start.
like Maggie and Negan have talked and they've gotten together and decided to take it down by this point.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
I
We're
think
probably
work
seeing
right
the last
here,
2
I
episodes,
think
you
they
know?
decided to take him down.
Yep.
That's how it would appear to me.
Show's about to start.
We got
Yeah.
work to do.
This new world, we're going to have to protect it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When we saw it right now, it was for our reaction. It went too fast for me. I didn't even see Herschel right there with the Dama. He doesn't look like he's being held hostage either.
No, he does look like he's bought into her craziness.
We got work to do.
That was kind of the feeling we got when he got saved at the last season. Was that,
Yeah.
he was kind of understanding a little bit, kind of enjoying being there.
Yeah.
This new world.
All right, is that zombies or people trying to get in? It kind of looks like the last episode of the main show where they got people outside. But is
Yeah.
that zombies though? Or?
I think
I
it's
think one
zombies.
side is walkers and one side is people.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, I
the
keep saying
guys
zombies.
up at the gate, I believe, are walkers, and the other
Yeah,
ones are
yep.
people.
Yeah.
World, we're going to have to protect it.
So she's telling him we have to protect New York then, and he's going along with it. Again, teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebelling against
We
the
get to
law.
make new rules.
Was that Maggie?
Looked like her running through the.
Yep.
Oh no!
No, it's not.
Who is
New
that?
character alert.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably someone that joins Maggie going across the a red shirt basically.
Yeah, let me see if I can see the Major Lucia Nervaez, Dasha Polanco. That is the girl from Orange is the New Black.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
What's her name from Orange is the New Black? Yes,
Never
I can't remember her name.
Destroying art for no reason. And that's sneaking against a guy with a
Look like
bow,
a Star
right?
Wars. That looks so Star Wars.
It does. May the 4th. Oh shit, they got a good foot on Negan.
Yeah, they did.
I'm not playing your game.
See, she seems to be. Is she leading these people or are they leading her?
I'm not playing your game.
Looks
And
like
then
she's leading him. Maggie's not going to take the back seat again.
no, I mean, if she's handcuffed and being forced to go meet the Dama and the Croat. There's your bear.
I'm not playing.
Yeah, she
Okay.
can hear them.
Down by her side.
And then over here, she's wearing something completely different. You know what? If that has a hood, that would almost look like what Negan was wearing.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yep. Must be something they dress him in to go fight in the arena thing, whatever we want to call it.
Maybe Negan sees Maggie for the first time in the ring and he's all upset about it.
I don't think that's the same scene. Yeah, I don't think that's the same. Something else happens. Maybe the Croat kills somebody. Whatever it is going to be bad, and Negan, it's going to snap him back to
Negan's
Negan.
reaction, I think,
not
will
playing
either be something
games.
for Jenny.
Yeah.
Because Herschel has a soft spot for kids, and I think both of those kids would draw that reaction out of him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
See, I thought that was Maggie dragging the bat in that scene, but I couldn't tell. Because, like you said, it was going so fast, and that was Maggie dragging the bat.
Do you think she actually has the bat, or it's kind of a dream, or like Michonne
know.
had? Like
Maybe
I don't know.
with her playing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo in the Croat's head, like, because that was Negan's thing. Remember when everybody's favorite episode when he takes out
maybe she's
Glenn
gonna
and
take
everybody?
out the Croat here, which
I
is why
don't know. Kinda wanna-
Miny, mo.
Into an
She's covered in blood.
Beta Four.
Yeah, it looks good.
It does.
Well, there you have it. What are your thoughts on The Walking Dead Dead City Season 2? Did you see anything that stuck out there that we missed? Let us know down below. And as always, we'll see you next time. For Tara, I am Negan, and Ricky Dicky Doodad Grimes. We'll see you next time.
Y'all.